Aidan Schnapf for the senior class, and today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Dougherty.
Aidan, thank you very much for having me on WEXP. Looking to spend some time with you.
Awesome. Welcome to the show. This is the second edition of the 2022-2023 year. So, Mr. Dougherty, we just saw a promo for the upcoming open house. Can you tell me a little more specifically what the open house is about?
Yeah, Aidan, I mean, open house is imperative for us in terms of educating the market on how wonderful the institution of LaSalle is and the Christian Brothers. You know, the secret of our success here in terms of the interest of wonderful families and students like yourself and all the other guys here at LaSalle is, you know, educating young men and families in middle school early on about all the opportunities that are presented here with the Christian Brothers and at Salle College High School.
Awesome. So, with the LaSalle students, what happens behind the scenes with the faculty and students to set up a good experience for incoming freshmen?
Yeah, Aidan, so for open house, it's a massive undertaking. Mr. Chris Carabello, our director of marketing, does an excellent job of choreography in terms of the day and you know, moving many parts around. Mrs. Smith and the facility guys are absolutely remarkable. And one of the best things that we have going on here at LaSalle is that everyone's on the same page. You know, we're all here to love our students and accompany you guys through your journey throughout LaSalle and throughout life. But at many schools, you know, there's silos that exist, and you know, different departments kind of just operate on their own without collaboration with others. And here at LaSalle, you know, we have such a wonderful music department. You know, our robotics is top notch. You know, the technology program down here, the things that you guys do. Obviously, the 60+ clubs and activities with Mrs. Stott and all those club moderators do a wonderful job. And then we want to also showcase our wonderful teachers and faculty. And then obviously, you know, the 40+ sports teams that we have, the 15+ bands, 3 choirs. It's a massive undertaking to coordinate all that and show it off the right way with confidence, not cockiness, to the market.
Definitely. So behind that confidence, what can LaSalle students that are picked to represent LaSalle at these events do to really make sure they put the best foot forward for LaSalle?
So being a student ambassador is a badge of honor around here, and something that, you know, I think students shouldn't take lightly. I always articulate to the student ambassadors that regardless of any profession that you young guys want to pursue eventually in your life, you know, your academic resume and activity resume get you in the door to those interviews, if you will, but it's really your social emotional intelligence and the way in which you can relate to other human beings and be empathetic and understanding of where they come to, and then kind of tailor and craft your conversation based on those interests along with your own personal interests in terms of activities you do here at LaSalle.
Awesome. So let's say someone puts their best foot forward for LaSalle and an incoming freshman is able to have the best experience they can. How can they, what events can they do to stay involved at LaSalle? So
a prospective student in 8th grade, right, can visit any single day throughout the entire school year. Here at LaSalle, we'll have anywhere from 500 to 600 students spend the day with us as a VIP. 7th graders can come in March and April and spend the day. But to further that, I mean, I would say that the VIP experience for you young guys going through the high school selection process is one of the most important variables in that selection process, with all else being equal. There's 3 things that we always tell young men to be able to articulate when they spend the day here as a VIP. I also tell students and families, you know, wherever they spend the day, that they should be able to articulate these 3 things. The first is the atmosphere. For all intents and purposes, when a student's a VIP at LaSalle, they're a freshman here for the day. The second, which is my favorite part of our institution, which is the way in which you guys and our students treat each other. The third is the interaction from students and teachers, which is really kind of the cornerstone of a LaSallian education.
Awesome. How do you think a VIP Day can affect a prospective student's view on LaSalle?
Yeah, I think the way in which that VIP is greeted by their host, I think the way in which they are interacted with in terms of classes in the hallways with teachers, and then with an interview with an adult in a future constituent group is really impactful. And then back to your other question, though, what can a prospective student do other than a VIP day? You know, if there's an interest in STEM, we have a wonderful STEM night in October. Then we have an arts night later in October as well. And then our tremendous coaches also do fall clinics in every single sport. So we try to give families as much opportunity to learn about this wonderful institution as possible. For parents, one of the best things that they can ever do is our mornings at LaSalle. So we do them, you know, once a month throughout the entire school year. But it's a massive collaboration in terms of the entire faculty, our wonderful teachers, coaches, administration. But again, the reason that, you know, business is so good for LaSalle and the interest has never been higher in the school is because of our students and our families. I mean, you guys are LaSalle.
And how would a prospective student go about signing up for a VIP day, a fall clinic, or any of these art nights?
Yeah, so students, go through just our online kind of system, if you will. But the reason that we do it that way is because we want to personalize a VIP day. It really depends on what you're interested in. So for someone like you, Aidan, when you spent the day here as a VIP, hopefully we captured that you were interested in technology, and maybe you went around with a freshman that was interested in WXP. Maybe your interview was down here with Mr. Johnson in terms of that future constituent group that you might join. So, the secret to our success, and in my opinion, the secret to success for any school that is charging tuition, is personalizing that experience for students based on their interests.
Definitely. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate your answers, and hopefully future students can have a good experience here at LaSalle.
Thank you very much, Aidan.